For this question, the problem has 11 different activities from start to end the project. The following network represent the prospectus of a startup company that plans to develop a new bioelectronic computer chip. To identify the critical path in this project, you have to find the longest path from start to end activity in the project schedule. Like we did for previous problems, that's the way you can complete your project thoroughly without any delay. There are various activities to finish in this project. You need to calculate all the paths just following arrows in this diagram as well. For activities, start AEN, it will take 5 plus 5 equal 10 weeks to complete. For activity start AFIN, it will take 5 plus 6 plus 4 equal 15 weeks to finish it. For activity start BGN, it will take 3 plus 10 equal 13 weeks to finish it. For activity start BHIN, it will take 3 plus 8 plus 4 equal 15 weeks to complete. Activity start CFIN, it will take 6 plus 6 plus and 4 equal 16 weeks to finish it. For activity start CGN, it will also take 16 weeks to complete. For activity start DIN, it will take 7 plus 4 equal 11 weeks to complete it. So what's the critical path in this problem? There are two critical paths, which are start CFIN and start CGN. Both will take 16 weeks to complete whole entire project. So what's the earliest time to complete the whole project? That's 16 weeks. And third sub-question is about select on activities E, F, and H. To answer this question, first you need to identify earlier start and late start and earlier finish and late finish. So for activity A, earlier start is 0 since it's the first activity in this project, and it will take 5 weeks to complete it, so earlier finish is 5. For activity B, earlier start is 0 since it's the first activity from starting this project. Earlier finish is the 3 since it requires 3 weeks to finish its job. For activity C is also 0. Earlier start is 0 and earlier finish is 6. It requires 6 weeks to complete it. And for activity D is also earlier start is 0 and earlier finish is 7 because it takes 7 weeks to finish it. Next, for activity E, earlier start is 5 since it can start right after activity A, and earlier finish is 10 because it will take 5 weeks to complete it. For activity F, earlier start is 6 since it can start right after activity C rather than activity A, and earlier finish is 12 since it requires 6 weeks to finish it. For activity G, earlier start is 6 since it can start right after activity C rather than activity B, and earlier finish is 16 because it requires 10 weeks to finish this job. For activity H, earlier start is 3 since it can start right after activity B, and earlier finish is 11 because it will take 8 weeks to complete this job. For activity I, earlier start is 12 since it can start right after activity F rather than activity D and H. And earlier finish is 16 because it will take 4 weeks to complete it. To identify slack, you need to calculate the late finish and late start times on the backward workflow. So for activity E, late start, late finish is 16 since the earliest time to complete the whole project is 16 weeks. For activity A, late finish is 11 right before the activity E, and then late start is 6, 11 minus 5. For activity G is late finish is 16 and late start is 6, 16 minus 10 is equal 6. And then late finish for activity C, late finish is 6, and activity late start for activity C is 0. Since 6 minus 6 is 0. And activity for activity I, late finish is 16, and late start is 12. 16 minus 4 is equal 12. And for activity H, late finish is 12, and late start is 4. 12 minus A. And for activity B is late finish is 4, and late start is 4 minus 3 is 1. For activity F, late finish is 12, and 12 minus 6 is 6. For activity D, is late finish is 12, since it's a place to be right before the activity I. Late start for activity D is 12 minus 7 is equal 5. So based on this calculation, you can easily identify the slack, which is the gap between the earlier start and late start, and earlier finish and late finish. So what are the slack on activity E, F, and H? So 16 minus 10 and 11 minus 5 is all equal 6. So slack is for activity E is 6. And activity F is the slack is 0, 12 minus 12, and 6 minus 6 is 0 because it's on the critical path. And activity H, there is a gap between the earlier finish and late finish. 12 minus 11 and 4 minus 3 is 1, is equal 1. So there is a slack on activity H. That's it.